Hi you guys, so today I will be braiding my daughter's hair. I will not be using any synthetic braiding hair, it's just straight human hair. I'll be working with BLL human hair. It is pre-divided in sections for you. Most human hair you have to put gel on it and separate it, but for this hair you do not, and it is very reasonably priced. Also, the curl pattern is super pretty. It's giving like a water curl. So yeah, they sent me 3 bundles, and all you have to do is just pick it out of the bundle, and yeah, you don't have to do anything else. My daughter has kind of like a fine texture hair. It looks thick right here, but it's actually very soft and breaks easily. But yeah, I'm just showing you the blow drying process. Also, my heat is on right now, so if you hear anything, that's the noise in the back. But I'm going to start doing voiceovers for most of my videos. Right here, I'm just showing you the blow dry shot compared to the not blown outside. But like I was saying, I'm gonna start doing voiceovers because YouTube be tripping about the music and copywriting. So as far as blow drying, you want to start off with a heat protectant and then hold the hair as if you're doing a ponytail and work your way from the bottom up. We do not want to break the hair, and then you'll work your way up into the roots. And when you can blow dry the hair like I am doing here, like going straight through, no tangles, no give back, take back, however you want to call it, that's how you know you've blown it out correctly and it's detangled. She loves her blown out hair. She loves her hair straight. And looking at this footage right here, I should trim her ends because they definitely need it. And I definitely will be doing like more protein and deep conditioning treatments for her hair because I want her hair to be healthy and long. But yeah, her hair is a different texture from mine, so I'm still trying to figure her hair out and what's best for it. She mostly wears braids, but that's the main reason why I'm doing these braids today, because I used to do like box braids with beads and they would weigh her hair down, so I noticed that wasn't good for her hair. So now I'm just going to start doing these human hair, no braiding hair hairstyles for her, and they do very good on her hair. She rarely ties her hair up and they still look very natural, very pretty. We've been out of town for about a week, so that's on me. I think I brought her bonnet, but I wasn't really strict about it. But yeah, I am showing you guys how I part off the back of the hair. I section it into 2 equal parts. Make sure you have your clips on hand, your gel. I use braid gel, but you can use any gel you want to. Also, when you use a heat protectant when blow drying the hair, make sure it's like a spray heat protectant so it won't counteract with the gel you are using. This is a thick gel. She probably doesn't even need this gel because, like I said, her hair texture is kind of like on the finer side. It's very fragile, so I try to be very careful with it. Yeah, I do need to clip her ends. So the next wash day, I think I will show you guys how I'm going to start doing her protein treatments and deep conditionings because I think she really needs it. Her hair could be way longer than what it is because her hair stays braided up. As a mom, I have to do her hair. She can't walk around looking crazy, so her hair stays braided up. So it should be longer and thicker and fuller than it is now. Maybe she just has a different hair texture. I don't know, but it should be longer than what it is. But yeah, okay, so now I'm starting off braiding the hair, and you want to make sure you have a tight grip. As you can see, I pull the hair up so that the root can be tight and taut. And like I said, this would be the part where I would add braiding hair, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just making sure to not grab up her little baby hairs in the back. And this is where I start adding in the human hair. You want to add it upside down so that the straight part can go inside of the braid and you can tuck it as much as possible. And then, well, you're not going to be able to tuck the straight pieces, but you want to do it as much as you can and then just cut those off at the end because they do stick straight out the braid, but you want to try to tuck most of it. And you just continue to braid down and add your curly pieces. I add about 2 to 3 curly pieces throughout the braids. It just depends on how long your hair is and how full you want the boho to be. Later on in the clip, you'll see me add 2 curly strands every time I add in hair, and I will show you guys later on in the video what I'm talking about. But yeah, for the back, it wasn't as full as I wanted it to be, but it's fine. So I added 3 curls to this one and 1 to the end. I'll add another curl just so I can show off the braid. I do tie a knot like 3 to 4, maybe like 6 to 7 times just to ensure that no curls be falling out. My baby be on the playground and a curl fall out. Like, no, I don't have time for that. So I do knot it really, really good. And you want to make sure when you're taking it out that you are undoing the knot with a rat tail comb so that you don't cut her hair, because like I said, we're not using braiding hair. So when you take this down, you have to be very conscious on what you're doing and what you're cutting. So yeah, my kids just got home, so yeah, y'all might hear a little ruckus in the back. I usually try to do voiceovers when they're asleep, and I usually don't have to do like 10-minute plus voiceovers, but since YouTube been playing about my music and copyrighting me and not letting me get my funds, you know what I'm saying, I have to talk the whole time. So I hope y'all guys enjoy this, because, you know, hello. But no, okay. Back to the video, y'all. Y'all see me tying it, doing the knots. I take a small slither of hair out of the curl at the bottom. I should have synced like 2 curls together, like put the straight parts together with a little product. And so it's like a kind of like a crochet type deal. And for the ends, but I only put 1 at the ends. And you'll see me going in here, cutting the straight pieces off where the human hair started. Or where I fed it in at the braid. I just sped it up so you guys wouldn't get bored. And she wanted, when I'm doing the back, she wants to lay her head on a pillow because her neck hurts from putting her head down. But as soon as she get a tablet in her head cannot stay up. So if you guys have like a tablet or something for them to put in their lap so they can look down while you're parting off the back, that's perfect. For when you get to the middle and the top, they're gonna need to look up at a TV or something so that their head won't be down looking into a phone and your back be hurting. And I just did large or extra large part, and whatever you want to call it. I started out doing medium, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna be here all night. So it went into large, extra larges. I did like, I think 3 to 4 rows after I did the back. And I wish I would have been adding 2 strands of curly hair every time I added hair in. See, I'm braiding down right now, and I'm adding the curly pieces in now. I was putting 2 of the human hair pieces together to give me a fuller look. So the top has a fuller look, but the bottom kind of doesn't. But it still came out very cute. I slowed this one down so you can see me putting the braid into 3 sections and starting my plait. If you know how to plait, you're going to know how to do knotless. All it takes is a little bit of practice. Trust me, okay? If you know how to make a plait, you know how to put some gel on the scalp, and comb it in, you can do some knotless. You can learn. Trust me, I didn't know how to do knotless 3 years ago, and I started getting booked up doing knotless. That's all I do. Don't be scared, y'all. And then you're gonna add in your human hair. Y'all see I got 2 now. I put 2 together at one time, and I did it upside down, and I braid down regularly, so it can get locked into the braid. You do not want your curls slipping out, so you need to braid down a little bit, you know, a little bit of the ways, and then take the curly piece out. If you want the curly piece to start right at the root, you can do that. You can start it earlier, but it's kind of tricky when I have these long nails on, so I just added it like 1 inch down from the root, and then I braided down about six times, and then I put in my next curly strands. You see I'm grabbing 2 pieces of the human hair and braiding it in. You can add product as needed. And then when I get to my right side, I'm gonna, put that curl right on up there and do the same thing over and over again. Her hair isn't that long, so I was able to add in about 2 to 3 curls. As far as being able to add the curly hair in, I was only able to add like 3 curls. Well, add curls like 3 times to her natural hair. So if your natural hair is long, you might want to, factor that in. You're going to need more curly pieces if you want a fuller look. This was a full look for her because her hair isn't as dense. So, but when you wet the hair, it will look, kind of flat and like it's like not a lot of curls. But when it dries up, it definitely gives what it's supposed to give. Okay. She likes her curls fluffy anyways, so what I do is use the olive oil sheen spray, and it gives the curly hair a wet look without wetting it. Now if you do like the wet look, you can use a leave-in conditioner mixed with water in a spray bottle or a mister and spray your hair with that. Also, the maintenance at night, you need to braid your hair. Put your hair in the 2 or 4 sections, braid it down, and put your bonnet on. You can also tie your edges up first and then put your bonnet on over that. So yeah, you just need to make sure you put your bonnet on, because your hair is definitely gonna get frizzy, definitely not gonna last a month if you do not tie your hair up. If you do not maintain your boho, it will get knotted up, it will get dry. Honey, human hair or synthetic, you're gonna have to do maintenance on the boho. For human hair, not so much. All you gotta do is wet it with some water if you really want to, and you're out the door. But as far as synthetic, you gotta put some leave-in, you gotta put some care into boho. If you get boho, it's maintenance. My little girl, she loves the curly braids. She's been asking for it for so long. She loves these braids more than the braids with the beads. So yeah, I just put the mousse on her scalp, and I forgot how small her head was, and I put too much mousse. I'm used to doing like adult head, so I put hella mousse on her head, and I did not mean to, because the mousse will stiffen up, like make your curls sticky in some sorts. Like, it just depends on what mousse you have. So the mousse I have is like, it sets the braids in place. So I did not mean to put it all over her curls, but it is what it is. We can spray that with some water and get that out or whatever. But yes, it came out super cute. It's giving boneless right now. But when you dry it, it's gonna get it. Well, when it dries, you'll get the look that you're looking for. I mean, some girls like the boneless look. I personally like the full curly look, like sew-in type deal. But yeah, my baby, she doesn't need all that hair on her head anyways, because I'm probably gonna take this style out in 2 to 3 weeks anyways. Wash her hair, wash that scalp, and start doing protein treatments. The next wash day, I'm definitely recording. I'm definitely gonna try to be recording more on YouTube for you guys and giving very detailed talk through videos. Just because I want to push more hair content on here. I know I can be doing way more styles, even on myself. I do my own hair and all the time, so I need to get up on game. And look at my baby trying to touch his little sister, his big sister's hair. He loves to touch stuff, loves to do things, so it's kind of hard doing hair with a 1-year-old. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And look at her feeling herself. I put some cute little bows I got from Dollar Tree on her hair. I got 2 because I love the little 2 ponytails. It came out so cute. I hope you guys enjoy.